It is Thursday, October 8th, and this is CONCACAF VideoSignals. On today's show, we continue our previews of this Saturday's World Cup qualifiers with Mexico and El Salvador. Join me on a trip around the Confederation, and then we end the show with the one and only CONCACAF quiz. We start with World Cup qualifying as Match Day 9 approaches. Saturday may be the moment of truth for some teams, as each game holds meaning as it relates to the standings. Trinidad and Tobago will try to make life even more difficult for host Costa Rica in San Jose. Honduras will seek to solidify its position for an automatic place in South Africa when it meets the visiting USA. Mexico is hoping to make it 5 WCQ wins in a row when it squares off against El Salvador in Mexico City. And that is the game we preview today. When Mexico lost 2-1 at El Salvador on June 6th, there were many who thought El Tri were on the verge of failing to qualify for the World Cup finals. Since then, they were crowned Gold Cup champions and reeled off 4 consecutive WCQ wins. Mexico has maximum points from 8 games at home, where they have scored 2 or more goals in 7 of them. One of the keys to Mexico's resurgence, Giovanni Dos Santos, will miss the game through injury. Barcelona's Rafael Marquez returns. Despite losing 4 straight away qualifiers, each by 1 goal, El Salvador has managed to stay in contention for a spot in the finals. A 1-0 win at home over Costa Rica in their last outing breathed new life into the Cuscatlecos, but a trip to the Azteca is daunting. Rudis Corrales is the top scorer with 8 goals, and he got the winner against the Ticos. Mexican Carlos de los Cobos is El Salvador's head coach. Can he devise a plan to make it 2 wins over his country this year? Mexico has never lost at home to El Salvador in a WCQ. However, only 1 win separates them in 7 all-time qualifying meetings. VideoSignals will preview Honduras and the USA tomorrow. Now let's see what's happening around the Confederation. The Costa Rica under-20 team enjoyed a day off in Egypt yesterday before returning to work today in advance of its U20 World Cup quarterfinal meeting with the United Arab Emirates this Saturday. It was the team's first day off after almost a month of total concentration, combined with training and friendly games, as well as the official competition. We needed that. At least now the boys might be free of some of the stress they have accumulated, said head coach Ronald Gonzalez. For the morning, we start from scratch and focus on the game we play on Saturday. And that completes our brief trip around CONCACAF. Now it is time for today's CONCACAF quiz. Yesterday, we asked you the following question. In which stadium was the opening match of the 1986 World Cup Finals played? Congratulations to all who had the correct answer. The game was played at the Estadio Azteca in Mexico City between Bulgaria and Italy, a game which ended 1-1. For today's question, please answer true or false to the following statement. Mexican international Andres Guardado started his professional career with Atlas. If you think you know the answer, please send an email to videosignals@concacaf.org by 12 p.m. New York time tomorrow. If you answer correctly, your name will be placed into a weekly drawing. The winner will receive a prize from CONCACAF. Well, that's all for today. Thanks for joining us at VideoSignals, your source for CONCACAF news.